No, you can leave that on. Watch out, don't let him run over you. What are you doing? What are you doing? The fence. Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Joey. This is Josie. You're watching Papa and Josie's homesteading. Go over and show this little goat how to get out. I'm sure it knows how, but with all the rest of them over there, he's probably gonna sit over here and just bawl. There we go. Come on. We figured we'd been a rough week this week with the electric being out for almost 2 full days. I think altogether we'll end up being out about 45 hours. No, we're gonna go up here. We gotta go do some extra. No, we don't need to get them real messy. So yeah, it's I mean, we had a generator at the house, and I kept the refrigerator and stuff going down at the house, and some few lights and things like that. Got solar panels up here at the barn, so we was able to use that a little bit. But my biggest thing was I had trouble trying to keep my phone charged up. I already had a couple videos that I had to edit and get them uploaded onto YouTube, and doing that took, you know, all the juice from the battery, so I had to recharge, and so I've had trouble trying to get videos and stuff done this week. So this video this will be Thursday's video. It's just mainly going to be an update on getting the fencing done. Y'all can see over there, all the fencing done, and got the 2 little bucklings moved in with Bubby and Andy and all them. Got that fence up, and I've been letting them out over into my green grass for about an hour of the evenings. The first day or 2 I let them out a little bit longer, but I'm gonna start cutting it back. Just mainly because those 2 little ones, if y'all watched that one video, that one, man, I thought that one was dead. He got in bad shape. The little white one got sick, but that black one, I thought he was going. He got in bad shape. Like I said, I kind of thinking it's the mountain laurel though. I thought maybe they gorged themselves on the grass, but I seen where they nibbled on some of the mountain laurel down there, so I think they just got into it and their bodies just wasn't adjusted to it yet. But they're doing good. We'll go back here and show you the other goats and sheep and Gary and Bella and the calves. They're all in together. We got these guys and gals. I guess Gary's the only guy in there. Well, no, little steer. But yeah, this is the grass on the lower side of the barn. Here's the barn. And I got that electric netting. I've been running down there, and I've just been putting all of them over in here. But you see, they're enjoying the grass very much so. And but I'll have to, probably by the end of next week, I'll have to block them completely out of this. I can drop on down over the hill a little bit and get some of that green tree growth, I guess you could call it, in there. But I might just leave that for Gary and Bella. Just letting these calves and sheep and everybody into the grass here. You can see this area right up here. We let them in already, and they've eat it down pretty good. Just popped up. I got a new subscriber. Thank you. Who that is? But yeah, I had that fence that kind of went right through there a little bit, I think. But you can see they beat that grass down. It's feeding time, if y'all can't tell. Everybody's thinking I want to feed. But 2 sheep are doing great. Here's the little girl that I got with the 2 bucklings. That's kind of why I put the bucklings over there. I didn't want them breeding with her yet. She's too little. Then the little pygmy goat that I got from one of our neighbors. There and Bella. I still noticed Bella come in heat there a couple weeks ago, or probably a week ago now, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on with her. I don't know if she can't take or if he can't. I know he's proven, but it was about 1.5 years ago, so I don't know. Not sure what's going on with him, but show you what I've done here. Got this part of the fence done. Like I said, I wasn't able to video any of this because I didn't have any juice on my camera. But we got that little piece of fence up here, and I put up a cattle pound here for a gate. And that blocks off this lot here, this little corner lot. So I can let that grass catch back up. And, you know, if it catches back up and stuff, I can let them back in there. I guess one good thing about all these storms and all this, we have had plenty of rain. So my grass is actually doing really, really good. And we'll do an update on all that stuff here in a second. We'll get some garden stuff right now. But strawberries, I think me and Josie, we've probably got a total of 10 strawberries off this so far. And there's still several strawberries growing. I need to actually take this netting off because strawberries are actually starting to poke up through it and they make it tough to get them out of there. As you can see, I don't know if y'all can see though, there's a couple of little red ones down in there, probably ready here another day or 2. So our strawberries are doing really good. The carrots, probably need to get in here and thin them things out. They're doing great. Yeah, I'd say they probably need thinned out a whole big bunch. We'll go over and check the garden out. This is the garden up here by the barn, which I got potatoes over here. And they've stood back up some. A couple videos back, I put in there, you know, one of those storms, not the storm knocked off our electric out here the last little bit, but it laid every one of these down. And they kind of come back up a little bit. Not all of it, but some of it. And then the sunflowers is all just sunflowers that popped up. I'm right here! Somebody in there hollering, she's lost me. And then the corn that I redone, it's coming up pretty decent. Like I said, it's had lots of rain on it. It's doing fairly decent. Probably about another, if it keeps growing, if it'd get about another foot taller, I'd go ahead and put my pole beans in here and get them going. But they're doing pretty good. Did you lose me? I'm just right here, baby. As far as the fencing, I got my corner bases in here. I got half of my corner base in here. I'm not totally decided what I want to do here on the front side. I know I want a gate in here somewhere, but I got that H brace done, and then y'all seen on one of the other videos, I tightened that up. Yeah, the corn, don't bother it, don't pull it up. But I got this little section here. I thought about maybe trying to put a gate in it somewhere. I just don't know exactly what I want to do with that yet. There's the garden video here. We'll go down here. I gotta get some feeding stuff together, and we're gonna go down here at the house and I'll show you how the tomato plants and the cucumbers and stuff doing down here at the house. All right, here's the tomato plants. Doing good. I've been pulling the flowers off of them. I noticed that on another video that they went ahead and took the flowers off before. You know, while they went too little. Somebody is on the road today. They are grumpy, whiny, and fussy. I think this no electric has wore her out. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. I must have missed one because I got a little tomato plant right down here, or a little tomato, rather, not a plant. But they all seem to be going to do. These two, I think it was these two, blew over during the storm. But these little cherry tomatoes still aren't, like I said, they're not dead or anything like that, but they're definitely taking their time growing. And the cucumbers, now this one, and this one, and this one, I've been plucking the flowers off of. That one I have not. You see it's got some flowers on it. Haven't really got no cucumbers really going on it yet. But I just wanted to see what the difference would be in them. And right now, there's not really that much of a difference going on between taking the flowers off and leaving the flowers on. So we'll see how that goes. But there's the tomato plant stuff. Like I said, there's a couple of them doing really, really good. And then there's a couple. This is the one I think Josie broke while I was planting it. It's still growing. It's green and stuff, but it's not growing as fast as the other ones, don't seem like. This one's kind of wilty and yellow looking. It may have been one of the ones that did blow over. I think it was just these two though, but I don't know. That one kind of looks a little funny. There's the tomato plants and stuff. Josie eating a little watermelon. That's pretty much the update on almost everything. We got the grass that's across the road over there, but I don't want to walk way over there. Like I said, I absolutely am thrilled to death with being able to get these in the grass. Like I said, I won't have the cows forever. Don't know if I'll do that again. I mean, I've always wanted cows. I love having the cows. I just don't know if I really got the grass for it. It takes a lot of grass. I don't know if I'll ever have enough to be able to keep a cow full time. Like I said, not making my mind up yet. I wish the steer would go over there. He seems to be doing somewhat better than what he was. The heifer's actually doing really good. I may wind up selling them later this summer. If I don't do it later this summer, it'll be spring of next year. And which might wind up what I might do, I don't know. Just kind of playing that one by ear right now. But yeah, what would y'all do with no electric for 2 days? I'll tell you what, like I said, we got the generator down at the house, and the way I got my electric hooked up, I can just fire that generator up and plug in 2 plugs, and it runs my refrigerator. It runs a couple plugs and a light downstairs and a couple plugs and a light upstairs. That way we can keep because we got window air conditioners, we don't have central heating there. So I can have the air conditioners going in the summertime. Wintertime, I don't need the air conditioners, but you know, we got the wood stove, so don't have to worry about that. But you know, so that was took care of. Now, you know, when the electric's out, there's no internet. So internet, even if you plug your router up into the juice with the generator, you still don't have internet. It just don't work that way. Now up here, you know, the camper, I run an extension cord just to the TV from my electric panel box over there, from the solar panels. And we had the TV up here. She watched it probably 3 or 4 hours during the daytime, the first day the electric was out, and that night we come up here and stayed in the camper that night, and we kept the TV on, I don't know, probably 3 hours after dark. And then the next day she watched TV up here in the camper, well, until the solar panels. It was cloudy and overcast that day, and the solar panel would, you know, it's just a Harbor Freight with 1 battery from Harbor Freight on it. It actually pulled the battery too low to run it during the day that day, so we didn't have it the second night. So the second night we went ahead and stayed down at the house. So like I said, we was almost 2 full days. It's about 45 hours with no electric. And my thing is, I've worked with people and we've talked about stuff like this, you know, like things like Katrina and some of these big tornado outbreaks that takes out a bunch of stuff. You know, and you have to go maybe a week or 2 weeks or something without electric. You know, I've heard people go, oh, I can go out and I can hunt, I'll kill deer, build a fire, you know, cook my meat and cook my meals and blah, 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 blah. You know, 2 days. Josie didn't sleep good for 2 days. She is grouchy today. You know, our electric come on today somewhere around 10 or 11 this morning, I think. She is grumpy, and I mean, she's tripping over her own feet today, just whining, fussing. It's been a miserable day. I mean, we've got a lot done today. She's, you know, there's times where she's done really good, and then there's other times. I mean, we were down at her house a while ago, and she just walked across the yard and tripped over her own feet, and just whined and moaned and throwed a fit. And you know, me myself, I didn't sleep good. I'm used to having my fan going, so not having any noise, you know, made it rough on me to sleep. So I've not slept good in a couple of days. The first night we tried to sleep in this camper, and it's just a twin mattress in there. And me and her laying on that twin mattress, man, she beat me to death, rolling on top of me, kicking. You know, her not sleeping good because, you know, there wasn't that much noise. Just that night it stormed, so it's thundering and lightning carrying on a little bit. And so she kept me up quite a bit that night, just rolling around. I had a fire going over there in my little teepee, and that maroon colored pot there, I heated water up in that. This camper has a really small bathtub in it, and I was able to heat water on that. The first night, I don't know if you can say the word for it, but we just wiped off. Everybody calls it something else, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on here, so I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, that first night we just wiped off. I didn't wash her hair or anything like that. We just wiped off pretty much. And so that second night I was like, man, I need to wash her hair. You know, I want a bath. I don't, you know. So that's what we done. I actually shocked me how fast it done. But you know, I had a fire going almost all day. I just put a couple pieces of wood down there and laid that pot on top of that wood, you know, with hot ashes under it. And it heated up 2 gallons of water. I mean, brought it to a boil with the lid on that pot, probably within 15 minutes. And then the water line running up here, I got 300 foot of black poly pipe, plus probably another 120 foot of water hose. All that water was hot where it's laying out in the sun. So we both, I done 2 pots of the water, and plus the hot water that's in that water hose. We actually got to take a pretty decent bath last night. So really tight on me on the bathtub. It's got a shower in it, but I mean, we don't have hot water in the camper, so I couldn't do the shower thing. I mean, I probably could have took a cold one, I guess, but you know, what's the idea is, what would y'all do? Like I said, we survived, we managed. You know, in the daytime it was great. She'd come outside, she'd play and stuff like that. But it's those moments, you know, it was raining for some of it. You couldn't really go outside. We was just sitting in the barn. You know, she's got her little trampoline in there. I got the kittens she could play with and stuff like that. You know, if it's just me, yeah, probably wouldn't have been super bad. But I don't know. I think people have an idea in their head that they think it's going to be easy. And, you know, you can do this and you can do that. Yeah, you can. It's not easy. It's not stress-free by no means. You know, it's what you get used to, I guess. We're used to the electric. We're used to having the TV on at nighttime. We're used to having the fan on at nighttime. We're used to the air conditioner at nighttime. But, like I said, I'd love to hear your comments, what y'all think you do. But I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm probably running it long now. I figured it'd just be a real short video. I want to do just a little bit of update. And see what y'all thought about the whole no electric situation. Like I said, I'm kind of curious. Like I said, I know people live without electric, and you know, I've really wanted to do that. When me and my wife was hunting for this property and stuff like that, we've had some places with no electric, and I said, you know, that's fine. I want city water though. I don't like the idea of a well. I don't like the idea of cisterns. I've never liked them. It's kind of almost, I don't know, I just don't like them. I'll just leave it at that. But anyway, appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.